Listen, this whole Odell to Dallas thing, I know it's a long shot. I know this type of stuff never happens to Dallas, at least not anymore. But Odell did an interview recently, got me feeling like this might be real. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. Listen, I know my videos been a little bit few and far between, man. I actually decided to take a little bit of a break without the everyday uploads during the bye week. Players was on break. I took a slight break. I hit y'all with some content, but look, I apologize. I know y'all used to the everyday flow. I'm back at it. Might do 2 videos a day. Because I do want to talk about the Packers game. I do. And how everybody feel about it. So I'm going to get to that. I am going to get to that. But right now, I want to talk about Odell Beckham Jr. to the Cowboys. And the possibility. And the fact that every media outlet from Bleacher Report, ESPN, FS1, all the major reporters talked about it yesterday. Mike Garafolo, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, etc. So there's validity to it. You know what I'm saying? Look, you even got literally Eagles content creators, multiple Eagles content creators making videos, full 10-minute videos, talking about why they should sign Odell just to keep him from Dallas. Now, if it's a team that you already beat, that you don't fear, even with Dak, why are you worried about us getting Odell Beckham Jr.? Because you shook. But we'll get to that later, too. I just think that's funny. Odell did an interview. You know what? I'm going to play the audio clip. I'm not going to play the video clip because I don't want nobody coming for me crazy. I'm going to play the audio clip and let y'all hear it. And y'all tell me what y'all think.
Whether it's, Buffalo, whether it was, Green Bay calling the Cowboys, whether a reunion with the Giants, I want to be able to spill like my last, I'm not saying I only got 3 or 4 left, but these next 3 or 4 years into something where I could buy a home. Like I can call this place home. Yeah. I'm tired of living out of too-me suitcases.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just not. I've done the rock and roll life. My mom sent me this article the other day. And I don't know, maybe this dude has like some self-esteem issues or something. He kind of was just attacking me, and it was like, oh, teams only want him for the name or whatever. But it's just weird that GMs of teams, teams that are all going to the playoffs, teams that are all 6-2, all 7-0, the top teams are calling. It's not like.
Of course.
Any just team is calling because people know what I can do on the field.
Now, look, y'all heard him. Y'all heard the audio. I wanted you to just listen. If you need to go back and listen, it's a small clip. He's talking about all the teams that want him. You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about things he wants out of his career the next couple of years. A little bit different than earlier Odell. It sounds like he's talking about his legacy. Odell is incredible talent. Trying to put his bid in for maybe a future Hall of Famer if he can have a good ending to his already great career. Great moments, almost a Super Bowl MVP, almost amazing catches in that game. Just moments are what'll get you there. But, what teams? Because, Buffalo wants him. Green Bay probably wants him. The Rams want him. Like, everybody that's in the need of a receiver wants Odell. Cowboys want him, And him saying that, he wants to make his next spot a home. I'm looking at, Buffalo was looking at him. It's like a one and done thing. It's like an in and out. They already got an amazing receiving core. They don't need him to be a dominant 1 or 2. He would be down the rung as far as his importance. Giants, I feel like they're fool's gold. They just had somebody break their hand, unfortunately, in a bye week. They dealing with their own things. And that's too much on Odell, because they be looking at him like, hey, man, you got to save the whole receiving core. To be honest with you, the Rams they down bad. They're really down bad. Like, they need a miraculous run just to get to the playoffs. And Odell's probably like, I already did that. Like, the spot, branding, home-wise, like, seriously, Dallas is a spot. It just is. Now, we got an obstacle. His name is Stephen Jones. He wild cheat with his with his organization's money. He don't like to spend on free agents. He don't like, this ain't his bag. I'm really hoping that this is something that Jerry steps in and takes over on. You know, if it's just up to Steven, we might as well let the dream go. I don't have no faith in him. Maybe I shouldn't feel like that, but I'm off. Proof is in the pudding. He hasn't shown me that he would go after any big name, anything. You know, we're great at drafting and developing and growing our talent and stuff like that, but big name free agents just ain't our game no more. And that's just Brandon Carr, you know, and that just ain't work out good enough, and we stopped. So I would love to see Odell come here. First of all, we would just be paying his salary for the rest of this year, but he wants a couple-year deal. And this is another thing that gives me excitement. A longer deal allows for more salary cap manipulation. And that's where I think Stephen Jones might be with it. See, a solo 1-year deal or something is like, yo, man, just give me $10 million to come in there for 3-4 games. Stephen Jones not doing that. But if you say, I'll come in for these 3-4 games, I'll play another 2 years. Around that 2-year ending, that's when Michael Gallup's contract, you can get out of it. That's when CeeDee Lamb is going to be due his contract. Like, those type of things come about. Odell do the rest of this year in a 2-year deal. It allows flexibility for the Cowboys, and you can move the money around in the different places, signing bonus stuff, etc. Now, I ain't no capologist. I'm just saying, longer time. That's why Stephen Jones and Dak Prescott fought for so many years. Stephen Jones went 5 years, Dak went 4. Stephen Jones wanted more places to hide their money and moving around. So him wanting a longer deal, I think he'd be a perfect fit. Like, scheme-wise, Odell would open things up so much more because you got to respect him. Even off of ACL, you got to respect him. His catch radius is amazing to be such a short guy. He's still twitchy and fast. Like, Odell would open things up, no doubt. There's no way that he would walk on the field and people would just, you got to show me. They would show him respect just off GP. You know, so the scheme fit thing, that's simple. That's easy. You know, he's also on a team where he ain't got to do all the heavy lifting. We got an excellent run game, excellent tight end room, and a receiving core that just needs him. He can come in and run off the slot and go against linebackers and stuff like that. You can leave Michael Gallup on the outside, let CD run on the outside. They can interchange. Like, it'll be perfect. But he also doesn't have to come in and know everything perfectly. We can work him in because the offense is already about to start humming because Dak is back. Also, not to be funny, out of all those teams I named, we got the best quarterback. That's not even up for debate no more. So look, man, it's a no-brainer. I know this is a good idea because the amount of, like I said, there's people making videos saying, please sign Odell to keep him away from the Cowboys. It's fear. If I was Odell, I'd be like, nah, maybe in years past you might have been like, I ain't messing with Dallas. It's everything is lining up. It's lining up. We just need Stephen Jones to be willing to get out there and grind. Put your money where your mouth is, man, because Buffalo going to offer him a deal and the Rams going to offer him something. But if I was Odell, brand conscious wise, right? Best fit, situational. Apparently his family's Cowboys. Like, everything lines up. It's time. It's time. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning for Odell. We just need Stephen Jones to get his out of his ass and make this work. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I just wanted to touch base. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do y'all want Odell? I'm sure y'all do. I've been saying this for weeks. It's just, it keep getting realer. And I had to get this out. Also going to touch base about, when I get back to the crib, we will touch base about the Packers and how this might be, just situationally, this might be our first trap game for real. Because I feel like the way the Packers are down bad with injuries and all these losses in a row, we might walk in there feeling ourselves too much. So we need to stay focused because Aaron Rodgers to Aaron Rodgers. Even though I think we're going to smoke him because it's the Mike McCarthy game. But it don't matter. Take him seriously till you drop him off, and then I'm going to come in and talk all my trash. Y'all know how I get down. But look, man, I'll holler at y'all, man. I just want to touch base with y'all early in the day. Peace.